This is it, the 36-hour mark. For Kai, and perhaps for you, this moment feels less like a milestone and more like a wall. The initial energy from day one is a distant memory. The hunger pangs may have subsided, but a deep cellular fatigue has set in. This is the precipice. It's the point where the body's old rulebook is thrown out and a new one is written. It's the moment most people give up, just inches from the gold mine. They turn back, unaware that the discomfort they feel is not a signal of failure, but the rumbling of a profound metabolic engine starting up. It's the feeling of transformation beginning at its deepest level. Welcome to the turning point.
Deep inside Kai, a quiet but monumental shift is occurring. His body has been diligently burning through the last of its readily available sugar stores, the glycogen packed away in his liver and muscles. It's like a car running on the last fumes of gasoline. The engine sputters. The body panics for a second, searching for its primary fuel. And then it finds it. An ancient, powerful, and incredibly efficient alternative: fat. This is the metabolic switch. Your brain, the most energy-hungry organ, can't run directly on fat, so the liver begins a miraculous process. It takes fatty acids and converts them into potent little energy molecules called ketones. The switch is flipped. Kai is no longer a sugar burner. He is becoming a fat burner.
Cold, sharp, clipped, like a lock clicking open. To understand why this moment is so powerful for melting stubborn fat, we need to talk about a hormone named insulin. Think of insulin as a key, but one with a dual purpose. When Kai eats carbohydrates, insulin rises. It unlocks the doors to his cells to let sugar in for energy. But it also does something else. It double bolts the doors on his fat cells. When insulin is present, your body is in storage mode. It says, we have plenty of incoming fuel, so lock away the reserves for later. For 36 hours, Kai hasn't triggered this response. His insulin levels have plummeted to rock bottom. The bolts on his fat cells are finally completely unlocked. For the first time in a long time, the fat is accessible.
With insulin taking a back seat, another crucial hormone steps into the spotlight: glucagon. If insulin is the storage manager, glucagon is the liberation specialist. Its job is to do the exact opposite of insulin. As insulin levels fall, glucagon levels rise. It sends a powerful system-wide signal to Kai's body: release the stored energy. Glucagon travels to the liver and, most importantly, to the fat cells, initiating a process called lipolysis. Lipo for fat and lysis for breakdown. Glucagon is the command that officially starts the massive mobilization of stored body fat, turning it into free fatty acids that can be used for fuel throughout the body.
Now, let's talk about the real enemy: stubborn fat. Why is the fat on the belly, hips, and thighs for many people so much harder to lose? It's not your imagination. These fat cells are physiologically different. They are densely packed with something called alpha-2 adrenergic receptors. Think of these receptors as stubborn gatekeepers. While other fat cells have beta receptors that readily respond to fat-burning signals, these alpha-2 receptors actively resist them. They essentially shout no to the command to release fat. This is a survival mechanism from our past, designed to hold on to energy reserves during famine. In our modern world, however, it just feels like a frustrating, persistent problem.
So how do we finally break through? This 36-hour mark is the hormonal perfect storm required to overpower those stubborn alpha-2 receptors. The combination is incredibly potent. First, you have rock-bottom insulin, which removes the primary lock on all fat cells. Second, you have high glucagon, which is actively commanding the fat to be released. Third, your body begins to increase catecholamines like adrenaline and noradrenaline. These hormones are powerful fat mobilizers that bind to those fat cell receptors. In this deeply fasted state, the pro-fat-burning signals finally become so overwhelmingly strong that they overpower the resistance of the stubborn alpha-2 gatekeepers. The gates are breached. The most resistant fat starts to melt.
But the magic of this moment goes even deeper than fat loss. Your body is initiating a profound cellular renewal process called autophagy, which literally means self-eating. With no incoming nutrients, Kai's body gets incredibly resourceful. It begins to seek out and break down old, damaged, and dysfunctional cellular components, misfolded proteins, worn-out mitochondria, and other cellular junk that can lead to disease and aging. This isn't just house cleaning, it's a complete renovation. The raw materials from this cleanup are then recycled to build new, healthier, more efficient cellular parts. By 36 hours, autophagy is ramping up significantly, offering benefits that go far beyond what you see in the mirror. It's a deep internal reset.
Remember the fatigue and brain fog Kai felt earlier? Around the 36-hour mark, something incredible often happens. A profound sense of mental clarity and calm, steady energy descends. This is the power of ketones. Unlike glucose, which can cause energy spikes and crashes, ketones provide a clean, stable, and highly efficient fuel source for the brain. The brain loves ketones. It's like upgrading from standard fuel to premium jet fuel. This enhanced cognitive function is one of the most rewarding aspects of entering this deep metabolic state. Kai is no longer just surviving. His brain is beginning to thrive in a way it hasn't before.
It's crucial to reframe what is happening inside your body. You are not starving. Starvation is the involuntary and damaging lack of nutrients. What Kai is doing is fasting, a voluntary and controlled abstention from food for therapeutic benefit. The truth is, his body is feasting. It is consuming its own perfectly stored high-quality energy. Every moment he spends in this state, he is teaching his body to become more metabolically flexible and efficient. He is reducing inflammation, repairing on a cellular level, and tapping into a strength he never knew he had. He is not in a state of deprivation. He is in a state of profound self-reliance and empowerment.
Cinematic rise, hopeful finish. You have crossed the threshold. The hardest part is behind you. Kai stands at the dawn of a new metabolic reality. This 36-hour mark is not an endpoint. It is the grand opening. It is the moment your body fully activates its most powerful healing and fat-burning machinery. You have pushed through the discomfort and unlocked a new level of your own biology. From this point forward, every hour is dedicated to deep rejuvenation and the targeting of fat that has resisted every other effort. You are in the zone. You have activated a deep primal power within yourself. This is not just about losing weight. It's about reclaiming your body's innate intelligence and vitality. This is your new beginning.